Hey, good morning, everyone. How's it going? So what I'm working on now, well, I'm doing an engine in a Jeep Grand Cherokee, an inline six, the 4 liter, the really dinosaur motor, but it's a very good motor. Everybody loves this motor. Um, anyway, this guy overheated the daylights out of it, and I mean severely overheated it. This is one I made a video on this of the combustion getting in the cooling system. So, but anyway, we got another motor for it. So I got the motor out of it. The other motor is missing a block alignment dowel unit to the transmission. So sometimes I know people wonder, I've seen people mutilate these things trying to get them out, and there's really no reason to do that. But let me show you what I do to get them out. Maybe this will help you. But anyway, here's the motor. Right here, this is the old one that I took out already. Like I said, it's severely overheated, and the thing's got 250,000 miles on it. These things are known for cracking the heads when you severely overheat them. So we had another motor that came out of another Jeep Grand Cherokee, just like this one, had lower mileage on it, and it runs fantastic. So we're putting that in place. I didn't bother making a video on that. But right here, this dowel right here. Now usually if it's an enclosed dowel, sometimes you find that on older vehicles where it's just a closed like dowel, not an open one like this. Those you can usually drive out from the opposite side. These can be a bit of a pain sometimes. But what do? Get a socket. See how the socket just fits in there? It's a good tight fit. And then you're going to grab the outside of that with vice grips. Sometimes you got to tap it in just slightly to make it fit. So now let me set you up on my tripod so you can watch what I'm doing. Now this is completely unrehearsed, so hopefully this goes as I think it's going to go. And as you can see, I haven't touched anything. See how greasy this thing is. So let's see if I can grab it. Now the reason for the socket is so you don't over crush the dowel, and it gives you something to grab a hold of. So it's turning. If you have to take the flywheel off, take the flywheel off. I'm just putting pressure on it with my hand there. There it goes. So there we go. Now it's out. I mean, that was pretty simple. It's not that difficult. Like I said, I've seen people crush these things. So now, just take the vice grips off. Oops. And there it goes. It fell off. Grab that. All right, so there it is. And if you look, of course, you're going to get some vice grip marks on it. Nothing you can do about that. A lot of times what I'll do is I'll wire wheel it just slightly. And then I'll tap this end into the motor first. So this way I'm not fighting with, because sometimes that'll actually create an area where you are going to fight with it going into the transmission. So that's the reason I will stick it in backwards and put that into the engine first. This way I'm just not fighting with it. But yeah, so I thought I'd show you that. This way you don't crush them, you don't mess them all up. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Really nothing to worry about. So yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting. Quick, short video. Just, stuff that I do. This is, like I said, this is daily stuff. This is what I do every day. So, all right. Well, hopefully you got something out of that. If you did, hit that like button. If you could, please subscribe. All right, guys, have a great day. Keep wrenching.